Dang, y'all up and screaming at me already. Good morning. You are looking live at JTH Construction Studio, and this is Tired Kevin time. Misty, first on the show. Boom. Misty's ready for Friday edition. Woohoo! What's up, Seth? Hello, Trent. PJ, Jim Jordan, how you doing, sir? Yeah, if you're a duck, it's perfect out, but it's gonna rain all day. They're still saying a high like 68. Maybe I'm wrong. 50, 60s. Time to jump on the bill. It's right there. You go. Good morning, Cindy. Oh, chair's not right this morning. I don't know. Something's off. Might have to cut this one short a little bit. I got a busy day. I have shows this afternoon around 5 o'clock. This place will be filled with the MHS dance team. They're coming in, and then later on tonight, American Legion Auxiliary's coming in. Morning. It's actually such a gloomy. Yeah, it is. Just that I gotta do this. Good morning, Kristen. Gotta burn my palate right off the bat and get it going. It is Friday. Had a great show last night with the fall foliage. Go back and take a look at that. It's been a busy week. Sunday I have the Sting All-Star cheerleading coming in at 6. I don't have anything scheduled for Saturday, so I probably won't be online. I say that, and something will come up. We'll have to come in here and go online for a little bit, but taking a day or two off from going live would not be a bad thing at this point in time. We've ran a lot of days in a row here. But we have some new sponsors coming on. One I can tell you about is at the Paragon Homecoming. There you will see their thing on here soon enough. We appreciate them popping on. And there's a couple others that are asking to join and working it out as we speak. We love sponsors. It helps run the program. I'm not going to lie. That's the way we make cash, if we make any cash at all. But what we need you guys to do is tell those sponsors, use those sponsors. I tell you what, if anyone comes to Get Rock today on my list, there's no reason to. Right. Seth, I can't see that. Hey, give me 800 pounds of rock and 20 gallons of water. Nope. I think you'll have a quiet day. Oh, my goodness. I went to bed fairly early, and now I'm struggling. I don't get that. I seem to do better on about 3.5 to 4 hours of sleep. Anytime I go over 5, I come in here, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. It's Friday. Your list is growing. Good morning, Michelle. Friday edition. Gonna be a wet one. Hey, first and foremost, Gabby Grubb. I believe she heads off today to go to the state. It's my Tuesday. Wait a minute, Tuesday. So yesterday, Thursday would be your Monday. Good morning, Darlene. Friday would be your Tuesday. Saturday would be your Wednesday. Sunday would be your Thursday. Monday's your Friday. That would. Am I correct in saying that? Friday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. That would be. Good morning. Good morning, Brian. Exactly, Seth. I'm working that out in my head. I'm a little slow this morning. Monday would be her Friday. And then you're off Tuesday and Wednesday. Ugh. Morning, Deborah. I don't know if I could do that. Raining and chilly outside, but warm and rocking in the wood shop. Good morning. I hope you have a great day. PJU as well. And he has a fabulous wood shop. This is going to be one of those sip coffee all days type of day. This is a cinnamon type day with chili. This is fall foliage weather chili type of day. It's fitting because we had the fall foliage in studio last night. This is that October, November type weather. Chill you to the bone. I am totally unprepared. I have no main story, no main topic. I need to change that. I'm working on that daily for a brief topic show. I can always come up with something, but I want to be a little more prepared. So next week I got to work. Hello, Camilla. I got to work on that. Not just sit on here and sip coffee and talk. I did not watch what someone had asked me to watch last night, and I deleted. I didn't accept their post. We don't do political on the page for obvious reasons. Good morning, Becky. So I'm not going to talk about that. IU basketball, it's in shambles. No reason to talk about that. Purdue basketball seems to be on the right track. There's no reason to talk about that. It's nasty outside. We can talk about that. We can talk about coffee. Giddy morning show. We've got one. What was on? State of the Union, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't watch it. There's no reason to. Lies about everything. Everybody. So, Seth, you and Trent are welcome to come in here. We can start early. We can start early one day. We could have the Seth and Trent show right here. We can start at 5. You guys have to get in here. What time do you guys head out? Shelly won't come down from Mooresville. That's not going to happen. Oh, goodness. I've not turned my TV on in 3 days, Trent. I swear to God. Do a short lesson. I'm at work at 5. Good Lord. Do a short lesson was various subspecies of Sasquatch. Talk about bull ride. There you go. Subspecies of Sasquatch. About 6 until April, and then 5:30. You guys get up too soon. We could do a Squatch lesson, an actual Sasquatch lesson. We could start asking the serious questions like, how many flat earthers we got on here? We could do a monthly Saturday morning show once. There you go. Hey, I'll show you how to run it. Do it. Good morning, Margaret. I will say this, and I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I don't say conspiracy theorist anymore because majority of the conspiracies that we were theorying about have come true. Vast majority. But yes, we have had time to think about the bull ride and all. No. We're going back to bull ride. I'm sorry. I was wondering where you're going with that, Cindy. Good morning, Jason from Florida. 87 degrees today. Wow, the Earth is flat and we didn't go to the moon. 100%. I get up at 1 a.m. twice a week for work. Whoa. Good morning, Brian. The more I look into the flat Earth stuff, I tell you what gets me. You can talk all the. I'm an X-ray person. I was in X-ray for a very long time, and I understand a few things. I had to do radiation and things like that, and also when we came into the digital age of radiation and what the eye and what the computer and what everything can do as far as vision and things like that, and how far a human can see. And when you can see the shoreline with certain types of equipment from Michigan to Chicago, and it's not underwater, when mathematically that's impossible. It can't be. It has to be underwater. That's when I'm like, wait a minute. There's people that are a lot smarter than me doing that equation. That's where I question it all. That's where I question every bit of it. Because no matter what you say, when they can stand and give you the exact distance from where they're at and do that equation, there's nothing that you can say that they currently use as the scale that changes that. And you can argue everything all you want. But that equation, distance, bend, curvature, all that, it's very simple. It's a simple equation to them, not to me, but a simple equation. Good morning, William Wallace. Good morning, Daniel. That blows that equation out of the water. No pun intended. So I'm like, okay, if that's true, then is it all wrong? Is what we've been told completely? I will say this: there clearly were giant trees on this planet long ago. The bull. It's never too early to talk about the bull. I'm not riding that bull. I am not riding that bull. Not a chance. Where's the bull at? Oh, it's in Paragon. They'll be on here in a minute. It's going to be at the Paragon homecoming 100-year anniversary. There better be a ton of money raised if I even put one cheek on the bull. Mr. Walls, how we doing? I don't think I did sponsors this morning now that I see Tommy on here. Tommy Walls Electrical Consulting. Livewire. I apologize for my sponsors. I'll just read them off here. Fathom Real Estate. Stids Comfort Systems. American Basement Solutions. This is Larry Ralph weather right here. If your basement's wet, crawl space wet, or anything like that, get a hold of Larry Ralph. Pennies from heaven, what he calls them. The Yard Barber. Logan's Cosmos. Hometown Nutrition. They should be opening up here in 15 minutes. Wayman's Furniture Appliance Mattress. I think I got most of them in. JTH Construction Studio. We have a new sponsor. We got some new sponsors coming on. Cannot wait. One of them is Paragon Homecoming. A couple of them I can't say yet. Cannot talk about them. Can't go there. Joe Clendenin, good morning, sir. Oh, I'm dragging. I could get a stand-in to ride the bull for me. When can you say them? Good morning, Teresa. Once some things get finalized, Trent. We can't be blaring them out yet. And the thing is, one of these cam setup that I have, I was trying to see if I could get their logo squared away. I have it on there during the show. Oh no, we weren't live, but there were people in here and I clicked on it. Good morning, Christy. Right. I don't want someone to show up and whack me. Bob, good morning, sweet old Bob. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Is it implied to sneeze right on camera? Hello. Morning, Joe. Oh man, I'm struggling. It's a busy Friday for me. We get out of here, we go to work. You might toot, right? Exactly. Then today at a little after 5, we'll be back on live for MHS Dance. The state champions, the 2-time state champions in jazz and state champion in hip hop just this past week. How many hours of sleep a night do you get? I'm good on 5 or 6. If I go more than 6, I struggle. I back starts hurting. If I go between around 5, I'm good. But don't get me wrong. About once every 2 weeks or so, or a week or so, I need to shut it down and get about a 9-hour day, a 9-hour sleep in, and then I'm good for a few more days. Well, Kevin, you're going to take a swim in the mineral water with the goldfish. I've done that. I've done that. But I'm not doing the bull thing. Have you not seen the video? Did you see the video, speaking of which, of the two zookeepers that get shut in the gorilla cage? Nobody said anything about a tutu. Nobody said anything about a tutu. They get shut in the gorilla cage. And they get out fine. No, I see what you're saying. It's funny. Come on, Kevin, you're gonna swim in the mineral water with the goldfish. We're gonna take you to the river. They get locked in the gorilla cage, and this gorilla's in there just like freaks out for a minute. But they get out. But I'm like, could you imagine? I couldn't work in a zoo. I'm personal preference. I'm not a big zoo person. Because when the EMP hits and all the power goes out, those critters are getting out and coming this way. So we cannot be doing this. They're not natural to this part of the planet. At least that's what we were told. Friday edition is going to be a wet, damp, duck type of day. Good morning, Robert. It's going to be a wet one. It's going to be wet all day. Might need some Gold Bond to get rid of that moisture. Nah, it's just going to be nasty rainy. If you look at radar, it's just a big green glob all over the Midwest. Morning, Patty. No coffee with Kevin tomorrow. I don't know. Cindy's struggling with the typing keys this morning, and I'm the same way. I'm not knocking you. Definitely moist out. That's why we need more people out there. Yeah. Brian's in Florida at 87 degrees today. Where's G's on? G's not on yet. Texas isn't on yet. Who was in Texas? We have another person, I think, visiting Texas. Is it Karma? I know Juanette lives down there, but there's another. I thought there was another individual that was down there visiting. We got to get our out of state folks on today. Brian's on. CB people. Yeah. That and is that still a thing though? The CB? Do people still use the CB? Is it still a form of, I guess truckers would, wouldn't they? They still use it. When they quit doing the what bothered me is I had to learn it when I was in Morse code, and they did away with it, and now they don't do anything with it. Time to start work, Bob. You have a good Friday, buddy. I'm running a little slow today. The tank's about empty today, but I need to pick it up. Have a good day, Bob. Thanks for tuning in. So I need to get me a CB set up in here. What if we could talk CB while on air? Seth, it's just not going to be a good day. Well, what are you loading in duck weather? Or are you just driving? What if I could have a CB set up in here? We have a local group who talks all over the world and on Facebook. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I just got a ton of messages right at once. I have several that was my dad's one new CB never used. I can hook you up. 73s. What's 73s? I'm not doing anything at work today. Trent Brian has a whole corner of the living room with CB parts and shit. The kids love it. Well, I mean, even if you don't, Brian, can you message me? I'm interested in one. Dibs, Trent. Patty, I'll take the brand new one. I Midwest radio operators. See, that was my I was in communications in the military. That's what got me into all this. I was the one. We can do it together, Trent. We got to get Seth one too. I used to have what's everyone's CB handle from days past. I didn't have a handle. I'm going 2 days off doing nothing. Trent, PM me. Misty's got 2 days off. I got to work all weekend. Good morning, Amber Arthur. Culver's in the house. I want to get a CD, a CD. Coffee Man is his. There you go. I'm gonna freak out. Seth, what's going on, bud? Are you gonna get a CB put in your loader? I guess it could be Porch Time Kevin. That would be. Mine is Queen, Miss Muffet. Did you sit on your tuffet, eating your curds and whey? He's excited. And what's funny is I just saw the Andrew Dice thing. I have a CB in my loader. You have a CB in your loader? I used to talk on a CB and we even had a handle. I would get a CB installed in here, set up in here. And we could talk on it while on air and communicate with the truckers, and we could expand everything. I do 35. Okay. So you got a CB. I've never been a big. I don't know unless it's C.W. McCall, Porch Pops. I had a TikTok for a while, Big Papa Porch Time, but I changed that. Good morning, Krista. How are you, dear? Porch Time. No. It's been so long since I've even listened to a CB radio. Breaker. Remember C.W. McCall, Convoy? They all made all sorts of movies like that in the late 70s. TV was horrible. I mean, the movies were horrible. The shows were horrible. There's only a few. Good morning, Cheryl. Now, the Rockford Files, that was something different. That was the greatest show, one of the greatest shows ever. Maverick, awesome show. Ready for the weekend. I have to work all weekend. I got things I got to do this weekend. I probably won't be on air much until Sunday evening at 6:00 special time with the Sting All-Star Cheerleading. Talk to Teddy Bear. Remember that? Cindy's old school trucker here. Trucker clock. BJ and the Bear. That was a trucker show. For those of you youngins that don't know that. With BJ, the Bear was the monkey, wasn't he? Good morning, Teresa. It is Friday edition. Coming up on 6:55. It's going to be wet out. Good morning, Bob and Kathy. Wet, nasty couple days. Dad was a trucker and I was a tag along. So that makes sense. You're late for work? Is your boss? Is there a boss down there? You're the boss when you pull up there, aren't you? You got to report in though. You'll get in trouble. I would be good with a CB setup in here, and I think we could communicate. One thing that we could do during good morning, Sarah and Desi, during bad weather is hear from the truckers, who are pretty much weather spotters at that point in time anyway. And then we could relay it on air. I think that would be cool. I think that would be something different. I don't have to report to anyone, and my bosses are. Get those wheels rolling. 18 wheels. What's the Alabama song? Is it an Alabama song? Roll on. Yeah, roll on. Yeah. 18 wheels, roll on. That's what it is, roll on. Good morning. I'm trying to sing it in my head, and it's not coming out right. Jim Jordan, have a good day, sir. Hey, before you go, were you in the class? I don't remember half the kids. I seen you post that. I know Chris. I seen Chris. He was easy to identify. I knew Sean Alfred was in there, but I was like, when you said that, I was like, man, who else? She said Shelly Beaver was in there. Good morning, Deanna. I think Chris Venegoni was in there. I don't quote me on that. If you remember that name. Jim, can you message me? Pre-mushroom season. Good morning, Deanna. How are you, dear? Roll on 18-wheelers, roll on. Thank you, Margaret. I could not get to that point in my head. It's a good song. Be right back. I'll be outside hanging from my loader, screaming choice words on your windshield wiper. Hey, just be careful. Just be careful out there. I will find the new one this weekend. Okay. Do I have to have a big antenna still? Do we still require a 70-footer or whatever they are? I think that'd be hilarious. I don't have a big antenna. At least not that I'm going to show. Is there a big antenna required? A tall one, like outside, big one, or can you do a smaller one now? Have they upgraded that? You gonna put one on top of your house, Trent? 7:00. The school bus across the street is picking up, right on time. Not something. I knew someone would go there, and she just sitting there. Oh, it's my time to strike. I will find the. Did she delete it? No, she didn't. She deleted it. Are you kidding me? That was good. That was good. She hit and run. I knew. God love you. That's hilarious. Can you do a small one, get that far? Story of my life, Brian. I didn't know if it was appropriate. It's a morning show. We can walk the edge a little bit. So you do Moonlight 100%? 100% on that, Robert. Mine is a 20-footer. What's the average startup cost? Right. Good morning, Joel. So how large of an antenna do you need? What she said. Give me a ballpark, not a hot dog, a ballpark estimate on the cost of an antenna, and how loud will it be when the lightning strikes that antenna inside my house? It's just a transmitter receiver, correct? Am I incorrect by saying that? That's all a CB radio is, and you're just using the antenna. That's an FM frequency, correct? Is it low band? 250 to start it all. I mean, if you look at our Porch Time logo, which I don't have one on this shirt. Where's my Porch Time logo? I don't have a Porch Time logo on screen. That's kind of ridiculous. It's a radio tower, and it's an old antenna. And that's what it is. When we have a friend like Brian, it's free, correct? Right? Do you have to get a permit from the city to install a 20-foot antenna? What is it, Meg? Okay, that's what I thought. It was low band. Do you have to get a permit to install that? No. You get a friend and family discount. You just don't ask them. No, but when You put a 20-foot antenna in, living right here in the center of town, someone might say something. That's why I'm like, I better at least ask that. I walk the line on a few. I skirt the line on a few things, but I mean, I would at least I want to entertain that if need be. Seth, did you get it fixed? Did you get Seth? Did you get it fixed? Someone, run up there and help Seth on his loader. You can tell them. Most antennas are on a 20-foot pole, same pole as a chain link fence. Good morning. There is Rick and Debbie representing Peregrine Homecoming, which I spoke about earlier. And I said they will be a new sponsor here on screen very soon. And we appreciate to have them and cannot wait to work with them. They are good folks and we love promoting what they do. And just can't thank them enough for jumping on with us and being part of the program. And as soon as Bethany gets everything squared away, you will see the Peregrine Homecoming right up there. Nope. Just practicing my breathing, counting to 10. There you go. Hook up with a neighbor. I've got a neighbor's crusty. I'm not going to do that, but that good call, PJ. I wouldn't mind getting a CB though, because I think that is it's a necessity at this point in time. Happy Friday, Kenny Duncan. Raise your hand. How many of us have CBs in your job? I don't, but a lot of you guys. Do the bus drivers? Do they communicate basically through a CB still? Is that? I'm hearing rumors about you and a mechanical bull. No, you are hearing false statements about myself and a mechanical bull. I have close to 20. Wowzer. I have not ruled it out 100%. We've got them 10-4 good buddy. Yeah. See, RMC has them. But I mean, it's if you guys have that bull, you guys are seriously going to have a mechanical bull at the 100-year anniversary. What about maintenance and upkeep? See, that's what I used to do, was repair radios and stuff like that. But I mean, everything has changed somewhat. I would say they changed from late 80s to 2024. But the radios I used in the Army were made in the 60s. That's just the facts. Not lying. I'm for it. I'm for it. We could set up a CB station here. As long as it doesn't interfere, I don't think it would. I'm trying to go back to my minding class and figure out wavelength, FM. I don't think it would. I don't think it would be an issue at all. We could set up, we could talk to truckers, we could get them on the line, we could get them to join the program, we could get them to join the page, we could communicate. I mean, first of all, this platform right here will go all over the world right now. We've done it. One football game, we had 7 different countries on from people from Martinsville. That's what I was thinking. The only thing I have on my that's where it might. The mixer is the only thing that worries me. Friday gift, Kenny. Wow, woohoo! 100 stars. I'm like, when we were live, well, we've done it before. There's people been out of country on watching just regular shows. So it goes all over talking about amp for CB. But will it pick up static, or would it interfere with my mixer? And these have some things on them too. Morning, Desi. I pick people up from New York sometimes. We just have to try it. What's your 1020? 10-4, my birthday. Do you guys still use the trucker lingo? Is it the same as before? Like trucker clock. No, it wouldn't. Okay, Brian. I appreciate that. Is it? It's no. It's not digital. This is all digital. I don't know. It's above my pay grade anymore. I'm old school. 19 Swiss City. So I'd have to get the chart and memorize that stuff. It's been a while. It's been a while. As a fail-safe, I think it's a good idea to have a CB radio. Honestly. I mean, another communication device that would probably be able to stay up through quite a bit. Because my thoughts is all this is eventually going to go away. It's a smart idea. I think all this will eventually go away. That's my own opinion. Not going to get into whys. Smokey, next exit. Bull rider. They want me. See, this is why Rick and Debbie are on here asking about the bull rider. They want me to ride that mechanical bull during the 100-year anniversary of Peregrine Homecoming. And by gosh, 90% of all CBs run off a 12 volt, 100 volt. There you go. So keeping your morning, Shelley. Powering up isn't as bad. CB or ham radio is still a good idea. All right, what is the difference between ham and what's the difference between ham and CB? Ham was a nasty beer that I don't even think they make anymore. But ham, CB, it's got to be something. They're both the same. Are they? And am I correct in saying that it's just a location thing? Like it is a difference. Frequency. Is ham even lower free? Morning, Christine. Christine? Low band. All I know is when we were in, when I was in, and we would go to a mountaintop in Germany. We would communicate back and forth with a place in Georgia, and I'm talking just like that through some, I don't know, 2 to 12 meters. Okay. I heard there is money involved if you're bull riding. There better be money involved for all parties involved. Got your ears on? School bus drivers, they use CB radios, huh? Oh, Shelly chose violence today. Get your big boy panties on and ride like the wind and suck it up, buttercup. Well. Oh, Kim says you, and you're not the one that's going to get face planted. Sometimes I wish I didn't have one, Seth. Don't you need a license for ham? Do you need a license for ham? Base or mobile? Ooh. I'd want base. I'd have to have base here. This is base. I mean, this looks like a base. I even got a corner I could set up in over there. Actually, I need to set it here. CB is citizens band, and ham is you need a license. Yes, for ham. Interesting. You know what that tells me? They want to control it. His best CB handlers are still snowman band. Oh, yeah. 100%. Morning, Rob Helms. Indiana, traffic-wise, you can access DOT cameras on 69 and talk. Your CB give updates. Hey, loader, where's your 53s? You're not loading this morning, are you? Trent, you don't need one for your vehicle. You got to sell. Well, I guess you could, but if your vehicle goes dead, you don't. It's a. I was worried. Yes, I missed you, Savannah. I every morning, sunshine. 7 o'clock. I keep saying every morning. Hometown Nutrition. They'll be in there at 7 o'clock. Stop and see Savannah and Jenna, and then you haven't been on. First of all, is the little one all right? Still getting over it, and happy to see you back on here, dear. Rain or shine, I want one for the house. It's me, you and Jenna. That's what I figured. Stop in and see the ladies. We're talking about CBs today. We're all getting CBs. So we can talk porch time and on CBs. PM me later. Keeps the dust down. Yeah, it certainly does. It keeps everything down with rain like today. We're getting CB. I think we're getting CBs. My biggest thing is the antenna. Do you have portable antennas you can pop up? I bet you they do. I guarantee they do. You can pop up, pull down. You don't want the enemy to know where you're at. Boom, communicate. Boom, gone. Keaton, how's that East Coast? Snowman singing, signing off. Fred needs a cheeseburger. There you go. We got to learn the lingo though. My handle is either Goose or the guy Zach, but that's the guy that can't say my name. We just got a ton of post up. Apparently Seth is really hard to say. Yes, telescoping push up. Yeah, that's what I figured. What's your handle, buddy? Good buddy. Mine was Green-Eyed Lady. Where are you getting your CBs at? Oh, well, I mean, there's some on here that offered them up right away. Just need me an antenna. Any ideas? So there's some that's Mr. Fields has tons of CBs, and then there was another. Patty has brand new ones. But I'm like, this is a whole world out there that I have no attachment to. Now I'm a little jealous, a little hurt, but I want in. I want to be able to communicate with the truckers while we're on air. We got a family show at times. But that would be interesting. And especially during inclement weather or anything going on. Chrissy, I could have my 6-year-old teaching the lingo. Grandson. So I think it would be interesting. Red so fine. There you go. I get called Steph, Seth, Zet, Zach, and Daily. Who can't call you Seth? Who's the one that can't call you Seth? Is there a radio club? Radioactive. It's a great form of communication that is very hard to get rid of. Them truckers. Easy. I don't think I've ever mispronounced your name, though. I think it's relatively easy. Midwest Radio Operators on Facebook. Put the hammer down, good buddy, and go for it. Billy's in trucker mode. Not lot lizard. No lot lizard allowed. Good morning, Nick. I think it would be an interesting Eastbound and Down. That's a good show. I think it'd be an interesting addition. Morning, Nick. I don't know what we would exactly do with it. But I mean, especially during storms. Remember the old convoy? Yes, I was saying that earlier. Good morning, Mark. C.W. McCall. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance, and Mattress. Stop in there and talk to Mark today. It's wet. Go buy something nice. Go shop local. That's part of the job requirements. What's up, Keaton? I think it would be Pigpen. Here's the duck. Yes. Mark remembers the song. How you doing, Keaton? I'm seriously think it would be a great acquisition to add a CB in here. And then especially during inclement weather or anything, we could ask, hey, anybody out there two ways. If you're on Facebook, if you're on the CB, tell us what's going on. Look at that. That's phenomenal. We are crossing every dot, every T and dot in every I to bring you the up-to-minute news. Them smoking $6 on a bumper. They made some cheesy movies in the late 70s. There's Mr. Wilson. Hello, Connie. Of trucker movies and things like that. That's good days. That's a horrible TV, but those movies there were the good ones. You should watch the movie Paradise Highway. I've not seen that. Good morning, Allie. I didn't even see you sneak in the room. She snuck in the room. 717 is going to be a wet, nasty day today. Not too cold, not too hot. Good morning, Logan. Pretty much a good day to message Seth and ask him if he's got his windshield wiper fixed yet on his front loader. He is not a happy camper. Who had the new ones? I'm interested for the new ones. I think there was only one new one. It was Patty Ford. But I'm going to curious. I'm going to price some of the needed supplies for that today and see just what it would all involve. But I wouldn't mind getting one. I'm not lying. Shelly's in full convoy lingo this morning. Good morning, Connie. Don't message me that. Roscoe P. Coltrane, is that who you're talking about? Duke and date Roscoe P. Coltrane, yes. Oh, and I just lost my feed. No, I didn't. I scrolled off of it. I want to say that. You guys will panic. Radio, coax, and tennis. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All needed. Stealth mode is on. It's about female truckers saving a girl from human trip. Ooh. I've never seen that. Never heard of that. Never seen that one. Basic stuff then, Brian. All right. I bet you we could plug it in and go through this. I guarantee you could. I guarantee you could. Anyway. 719 Friday edition. We will not be on the next couple of days. I miss my morning people. It is awkward when I'm on at night and I see one of the regulars in the morning pop on. And I'm like, what's up? What's up, morning folks? You guys have a wonderful day. It's Friday. Go make the most of it. Love you guys. I'll be back on a bunch this afternoon, 5 o'clock, and then 7 o'clock. Stay dry. Seth, I hope you get your wiper fixed, buddy. Have a great day, Rick and Debbie. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We will see you guys soon.